Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sologenic or the Solo token, which is the ticker for their token. And I'm not a financial advisor. I do want you to do your own research before investing money into crypto. Before we get into the charts, real quick, I do want to give a shout out to my Patreon, guys. Feel free to check it out. It's going to be linked down below in the description. It's a great way to support the channel, support me, and help me, continue producing great technical analysis and crypto content for you guys. And you can see that we do have different benefits for different tiers. Obviously, there are some cheaper ones and more expensive ones, but you do have everything from low cap gem calls, patron shoutouts, early access, exclusive videos, personal technical analysis, and video requests. All that great stuff is in here. So yeah, think about it as buying a cup of coffee, but instead of the coffee, you get a lot of useful information that will potentially help you make a lot of money. Now, with this airdrop hype behind Sologenic, the price action has been crazy as of late, but we're actually looking for some nice support levels over here, and we're going to talk about some resistance levels that you should keep in mind as well. So tomorrow is the screenshot, right? So after tomorrow, you are not required to hold your XRP or Solo tokens, on the wallets that are connected to the XRP tools trust line. So because of that, a lot of people are going to start selling their tokens because they don't need them. They have the they got the screenshot basically that you don't need your Solo or XRP tokens for the airdrop. You can now sell. So that's why I think there's going to be a lot of selling pressure tomorrow. So we're going to potentially see a huge dip, right? It may be quick. It may take a week to recover. But the low that we have over here, and we formed this low actually December 21st over here, or December 20th, I should say, $2.20. As you can see, I do have the Fibonacci retracement over here from this swing high December 2nd, swing low December 20th, basically. So this is the 4-hourly chart. And what we've done actually over here is quite healthy in my opinion. So you actually broke, let me double check if this is the 4-hourly chart. Hold on real quick. So yeah, this is the 4-hourly chart. So what we've done over here is we've had this horizontal over here. As you can see, we've had this resistance line. We broke through it and we've been back testing it as support over here. So essentially, you hit your head on this line. I do apologize about the brush. This is a new exchange. Haven't set up all the indicators and all the tools. So basically you hit your head on this, you break through, and now you're back testing it as support, and also you're holding the 0.236. So obviously I would recommend dollar cost averaging your way into a project, because especially with Solo in this particular instance, it can dip real quick. So $3.03 is a very nice area over here for the 0.236 fib retracement, because you can see that you've held this area very nicely over here, here, and here as well. Now, like I said, we can potentially wick down over here all the way to $2.20, but sometimes these are scam huge wicks, so even if you have an order, it won't get filled. So do have the order regardless, because you can go even lower. But I'm just saying that don't be surprised if there are huge wicks and you don't get filled with those, wicks. So we have entered a bearish cross on the 4-hourly chart over here. So this is basically the 20 EMA crossing below the 55. That's giving us the downtrend confirmation. And you can see now we have gone far down and far away from the 20 EMA, and now we're rebounding to it, and we're coming up for a resistance. So for all I know, we can actually hit our head on this. Why does the brush doesn't? All right, I'm just gonna. So we can hit our head on the 20 EMA right now and start pulling back down to another key support level, right? Hopefully we can hold the 0.382 here at $3.68. But that, potentially we can lose that level as support, and you do need support below that, and that's exactly where the 0.236 here is on the fib. So ideally, you want to break above the 20 EMA and hold that as support, right? We may see a nice rally with this airdrop. So the airdrop is in about 24 hours roughly, so we can still potentially see some wicks to the upside. Now, what are some resistance levels to look out for? So $6 over here is a very nice level to take profit on your tokens. But obviously, if you're looking to get the actual airdrop, you don't want to be selling before the screenshot is taken. And please notice that the screenshots sometimes take around about a couple of hours. So sometimes they take all the way from 2 to 4 to 6 hours for the screenshot to be complete. So I'm not going to be selling my XRP or Solo tokens after the screenshot, because I may just lose the airdrop, right? And I don't want to do that. Sologenic, I do think, is going to recover after this kind of mania phase over here, and we are going to see some nice numbers. So we do have a resistance level here at $8.37, and the technical target after breaking that high would be $19, right? So if you get an airdrop, you may potentially just hold it until you get overextended in the bull market in the next year, right? So maybe just don't sell them straight away. Maybe sell, I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not a financial advisor. Now, jumping into the RSI, we're pretty stagnant here, consolidating in the middle on the index. And the stochastic, once the stochastic drops down here on the 4-hourly and on the daily chart below the index of 20, that's when it's oversold. That's when you should be entering. However, on the relative strength index here, once you drop below the index of 30, that is considered oversold. So keep those things in mind. If you see the RSI drop down to those numbers, make sure to potentially enter at those levels. So now you do have your Fibonacci support levels over here, and you do have the golden ratio, which is a very important level over here. So we've switched to the daily chart right now. So $5.05 is a very important level because that's the golden ratio, and we still haven't back tested that as support. So potentially there could be a little relief rally all the way to the golden ratio, and from there we get sent right back down. As well, we do have the 0.5 at $4.31. So a lot of levels to take profits at, but I'm not going to be doing any of that. Actually, what I do want to do is bring out the EMAs and show you some support levels that we potentially can hold. So here on the daily chart, you can see that we've been holding the 100 EMA very nicely. So potentially bring out the 100 EMA to your chart, and that is where you may hold support, because you can see we had 2 wicks towards this area. That's where we can have another wick. Plus, you can see the gap in between the 20 and the 55 EMAs is rather large, so you just want the EMAs to come closer together. Maybe we just consolidate in between the 55 and the 100, let the 20 come down, and then have the next leg up in the market. And also bring out the 200 EMA on your charts, because that's where potentially you can have your next wick if you start losing support levels and you start losing the 100 EMA over here. But really, since October or September, I think, Solo has appreciated very nicely. So from all the way, it was sitting down at 5 cents over here. So it's done a tremendous 17,000%. Jeez Louise, man, that's quite a lot. So all of those early investors are potentially going to start taking profits as well. So keep that in mind as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can't really do an in-depth TA on this with an airdrop like that going on and the price just going crazy all over the place. Obviously, like I said, we may see a price spike in the coming hours, but that doesn't mean that the people who are looking to get the airdrop are going to be selling, because why would they, right? Because they're going to lose out on the airdrop. So yeah, that's pretty much it. XRP, I do think potentially can dip as well on the 24th after the screenshot is taken. So I'm going to have a technical analysis on that token as well. Stay tuned for that, or check it out. Maybe it's out already on my channel. But that's pretty much it for Solo. Let me know if I missed out anything on the charts, and do let me know if you're participating in the airdrop. Check me out on Twitter. We do have a Telegram chat, a Discord server, and we do have a Patreon. Thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.